Yo, what is up, everybody? And today we are back on the channel with some more Madden 26 CFM with our Tennessee Titans who are got the year off to a good start, getting to a nice 2-0 record. But today we are looking to get our first season sweep against a divisional opponent, and that being the Indianapolis Colts. Now, short 2 weeks ago, we did just beat the Colts. Now, to keep it real, they bought it close at the end. We took our foot off the gas. We can't let that happen again, though. We really gotta get this done and over with. Can't leave anything on the field. But for the Colts, they have had a little bit of a bounce back. Reason why I say a little bit is because it doesn't really count as a bounce back. They got a force win last week against the Houston Texans CPU. They don't have a user yet, but I assure you, by the time we run into the Texans this year, they will have an actual user. So our 2 games against the Texans will be user, and then the Colts guy, he actually plays the Texans, I believe, the game after this one. So for him, he starts off the season playing 4 divisional opponents in a row, which is actually really weird, but it's, I guess, a good way to start your season if you really want to see where you're going to be in the divisional standings. But other than that, it is a cloudy day at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, as the ball is about to be kicked away by Blake Krupe, who will, oh my, he will kill this ball, give the Titans no chance at having a return. As on 1st and 10, first play of the game, wait for it, we hand it off to Tony Pollard like always, and like always, again, Tony Pollard has nowhere to go. It rarely has Tony Pollard ever gone for like a couple of yards on first down. Like, it never really works. As on 2nd and 11, we try to go to Alec Onumire and he gets nothing, or he dropped the ball. Really is now 3rd and 11. We go underneath to Tony Pollard, who's racing for that first down line, and he will not get there. But 4th and 2, we are allowed to go for it, and we will do just that. Gunnar helmet motion came. We're dropping back to pass under pressure, and he did not get it away in time. And oh my goodness, this is not what you want to see, especially after what happened 2 weeks ago. This is just not what you want to see, as the Colts are lagging a little bit. They take a delay of game, and they'll take another delay of game here, and I'll explain to you guys what's about to happen. So, as you guys already saw, I was lagging, and the Colts guy said he was lagging too. So, we just decided we're just going to restart this game. I'm going to punt the ball away to him. So basically, same situation. All the only real difference is he's not taking it up to about the to wherever he was, about the 40-yard line. We're just gonna play it after the punt and have it be that. So now, full game starting from the 36-yard line. Jalen Hurts in the single back, handing it off to Jonathan Taylor, who had nowhere to go. Jeffrey Simmons would have got him if Cody Barton didn't, but Cody Barton upended him with that cut stick as Jalen Hurts. Oh, he threw it right over the head of Cedric Gray. He just gets it to JT again for a first down, a little bit more. And luckily, that wasn't a bullet pass, because that definitely would have gone right into the hands of Cedric Gray. And Cedric Gray just a couple of steps away from getting another interception right there, as Jalen Hurts somehow got it over his head. But now on 2nd and 6, he gets it up the seam on a slant route for another first down, and the Colts are driving on us so far. We need to get a stop, as from the 35-yard line, Jalen Hurts gets it to Tyler Warren. Oh my goodness. This isn't looking good so far. 2nd and 4, Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass again. Jalen Hurts rolling up in the pocket, getting it to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown in open space. He tried to fight for the end zone, but he could not get there. 2 Titans defenders hold him off. Now 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and the single back. Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass, going for a wide open JT, who will be into the end zone for a touchdown. And apparently the Colts have had a rebirth, because this is not the same old Colts. This is a different. That's maybe I spoke too soon, but offensively only, this is a very different. Colts guy is now 1st and 10 off the play action. We're going for Alec Onumire, and it's back to the old Colts as Alec Onumire is on a runaway train. His next stop being the end zone, and oh my goodness. Maybe I really did speak too soon. Well, you gotta see what the Colts do on offense, but defensively, apart from that first drive, same old Colts, I guess. Offensively, they might have had a little bit of a rebirth as, oh my goodness, Joe Bashi hit the lights out of the Colts kick returner there. He might not want to return another one as Kevin Winston tried to hit the lights out of A.J. Brown, but A.J. Brown's a little bit too swole for that, and probably not going to work out as now 2nd and 2, Jalen Hurts dropping back, getting it to A.J. Brown again, and in that last Colts game, there was a drive where Jalen Hurts threw it to AJ Brown, and here goes AJ Brown again. 3 catches on this drive. He has 4 catches on the day already, and obviously AJ Brown is still a big target. As now on 2nd and 5, he gets it to a lineman, but obviously AJ Brown is Jalen Hurts and these Colts' #1 target. I guess something that he would have looked for in real life as he gets it to AJ Brown again on the corner route. That is 4 catches on this drive, and he almost has 100 yards on the day. As 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, the Colts take another delay of game, pushing them back to the 9-yard line. Now Jalen Hurts in shotgun, dropping back to pass. Jalen Hurts rolling up in the pocket. Jalen Hurts looking to run. Jalen Hurts has some space, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And something else, I guess, in between the 2 games, Jalen Hurts found his way back up to X Factor because if I remember correctly, Jalen Hurts was at Superstar the last time we played the Colts 2 weeks ago. So I guess he had a death story with the Texans last week, which is a little unfortunate for us, but got to just look past it. We got to do what we do best, which is scoring. As now 1st and 10, we hand it off to Tony Pollard for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6, dropping back to pass. Cole styling up a blitz, but it takes too long to get there. We get it to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. He has a 1st down and a lot more, as this will be the last play of the 1st quarter. If we can get it off in time, which we do, Cam Ward off the play action, rolling out of the pocket. Defensive lineman on the ground. Cam Ward running it, and he will get, they will not give him the 1st down, even though he got 10 yards. They say 2nd and inches. And something that we don't see a lot from me and Cam Ward is rolling out of the pocket and just taking off. And for some reason, that is because Cam Ward is really slow in Madden. I don't know if you guys all play Madden, but Cam Ward's base speed is like 84 speed, and you would think Cam Ward would be a little faster than that. I mean, obviously, like in real life, he's not taking off and just zooming around the place like Lamar Jackson, but I would think he's a little faster than that as we zip it up the middle to Alec Onumar, who will be into the end zone again for his 2nd touchdown on the day. Alec Onumar, our big receiver, he's basically our version of the Colts AJ Brown. He's getting all these targets so far today, and he's looking to keep that up. He's going to like all that attention because we have a big receiving car between him and Kim DK as Jalen Hurts. Oh my goodness. Lucky he sailed that one because that would have been picked off. But we have a big receiving core behind Eleganumar. We have Kim DK. We have Chigo Conquo. Then we have Calvin Ridley. I mean, Calvin Ridley's not stealing a lot of the receptions. He's our slot receiver guy, so he'll get those seam shots as Jalen Hurts. Oh my goodness. He was not ready for the blitz as Cody Barton gets in there unattended. And now 4th and 17, the Colts looking to punt it away here to Kim Dike, the guy we were just talking about. It's been a little silent today. He's still looking for his first reception as Gunnar Helmet motion 1st and 10. We hand it off to Tony Pollard, who tries to take it up the middle, but he has nowhere to go. Just a measly 2-yard gain. Now 2nd and 8. That's Kim Dike in motion as we get it underneath to Calvin Ridley, who's going to juke back inside, but he cannot get to the 1st down yard line before Tre'Davious Ward tackled him. Now 3rd and 1 off the RPO. We get it to Alec Onumar. Alec Onumar looking for the outside. He came back inside, but didn't really have anywhere to go there. Now 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. The play we just scored on. We're looking for Alec Onumar again, and we throw it into a tight window, and he comes down with it though over Tre'Davious Ward, and now Alec Onumar is up there for the century mark on the day. He's really contesting A.J. Brown for the best wide receiver as Tony Pollard finally gets his big gap of the day, over 40 yards rushing there. Now 1st and 10, Cam Ward rolling out of the pocket. Cam Ward going for Kim DK, and we were just talking about how he was looking a little overshadowed today, but he changes that real quick as he gritties in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, and he will give the Titans a 7-point lead, as now the score being 21-14. And so far today, there have been basically almost no kicks that stay in bounds as Tyler Warren does not get across the field in time, and the Colts take another delay of game penalty. It's now first and 15 from the 30-yard line as Jalen Hurts rolling up in the pocket. He gets it over the middle to Robbie Gould, and Jalen Watson could not keep up there on that in route. Now first play after the 2-minute warning, Jalen Hurts rolling out of the pocket. Jalen Hurts going for JT. It's almost picked off by Marlon Humphrey, but he cannot hang on through the dive. Is now third and two from the 43-yard line. We send the blitz, but it does not get home. Kevin Winston tackles Jonathan Taylor before he gets too far, though. Now, first and 10 from the 49-yard line. Jalen Hurts driving back to pass again, going for A.J. Brown again, but he sails it again. And that is something we've realized. Jalen Hurts in this league with this Colts guy, he sails a lot of passes as that one. He doesn't steal that one though. I mean, he got hit as he threw, but somehow still delivers a peak pass. There is now first and 10 from the 36-yard line. Jalen Hurts going underneath for Jonathan Taylor, who gets absolutely rocked by Jonathan Grenard, and the ball is picked up by Cody Barton. Now that is the old Colts is now first and 10. Tony Pollard in motion. Cam Ward dropping back to pass. Cam Ward has a man. Meyer with a step. Meyer's off to the races, and he will not get caught. Give him his first place medal as he is into the end zone for another touchdown. Make that 1, 2, and 3. My goodness, he has been putting the belt on Tre'Davious Ward all day. Tre'Davious Ward just cannot keep up with the speed of Alec Myers. Now Jalen Hurts driving back to pass. Jalen Hurts. Oh, he will not call this one a sack, but yeah, we'll count it as a sack in our books. Jeffrey Simmons just got there, but going back to what I was saying earlier, now it's really looking like the old Colts being able to drive, but just an unfortunate turnover happening in that near red zone area is now second and 10. They got it on a quick pass. Now third and 6. Jalen Hurts going for Leon's. Leon's off to the races. He will not escape from Jalen Watson, though, as they get it all the way up to the 29-yard line. Now in field goal range, they just need to play it a little bit safe to get some points on the board. Oh, it was almost picked off by Xavier Woods. He was just a step behind, but the ball is forced out. Now second and 10 from the 29-yard line. Jalen Hurts hit again, but he somehow dumps it off to Jonathan Taylor, who, he broke one tackle, but he's taken down by another. And nice little hit stick to end it off. Now first and 10 from the 14-yard line. Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass. Colts, no more timeouts. He's going for the end zone, but this will be a little bit too far. Leon still tried to make an effort, though, but like I said, just too far. Is now second and 10. Jalen Hurts. Oh, he's almost sacked again. This time to Vondre Sweat. Our defensive line is getting there, but they cannot just finish it off. Jalen Hurts getting the ball away in time, and now third and 10. He had a wide open Jonathan Taylor, but he just threw that one away. It's fourth and 10. They lined up to go for it, but I told him he couldn't go for it. So it'd be fourth and 10, no timeouts. They took the delay of game, but this will be a fake field goal, and the Titans read it. And Cedric Gray will not give him a chance at all. He dropped the pick, but now 9 seconds left in a true 5 wide formation. See what we can do. Cam Ward on fire. Cam Ward dropping back to pass. There's an icon lit up. We're going deep, and it's caught again by Alec Meyer, who has put the Titans in a scoring position. And Joey Sly's 56-yard field goal will be up and good to give us a 17-point lead. And like I said, we are seeing the old Colts again. They are making their way down the field, but they are just putting up silly mistakes. They had the fumble, then they went for a fake field goal. And I'm not going to lie, I knew that fake field goal was coming. I just knew it was coming. Not because I like know this guy's play style, but like I just feel as though if he was already gonna go for it on fourth and 10, and I had to tell him, hey, you can't go for it on fourth and 10, because the way I did it, I showed him we have a command in our Discord server, so you can just put exclamation mark fourth, and it'll show you all the fourth down rules. And then the fourth down rules, you can go for it anytime on fourth down. As oh my goodness, Jalen Hurts put the ball in harm's way, and Cedric Gray drops yet another pick, and we'll get back to our fourth down talks as there is another fourth down, fourth and 7. Jalen Hurts going deep, and it will just be overthrown there, and the Titans will get the ball back at the 29-yard line. But like I was saying, I kind of knew he was going for it on fourth down with like a fake field goal, because it's like our rules are like you can go for it on fourth down if it's like a fake field goal or fake punt. And I'm like, he definitely saw this. So I'm gonna just go out and what is it, field goal safe and Yeah, that's when it happened. Is Alec Onumar looking for his fourth touchdown on the day, and he will get there. And safe to say, this game is about over. As long as we don't do what we did in week one, we'll be fine. But it's like, yeah, I knew he was going for it on fourth down because the rule specifically said, the only time you could go for it on fourth down in this situation is if you go for a fake field goal. So I was like, yeah, he probably seen that joint. He's going for a fake field goal. So just some little like a little guess you could say is now second and six. They were handing it off to JT, who will go nowhere. Now third and seven from the 38-yard line. Jalen Hurts driving back to pass. Jalen Hurts under a little pressure, rolling up in the pocket, gets it underneath to Tyler Warren. Now fourth and three from the 42-yard line. Colts can go for this one definitely. Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass from the trips formation. Jalen Watson will pick off Jalen Hurts. And with that interception, that will end the game. And another thing, that will be the last time that this channel ever sees Lugnut as the Colts, because something that I did find out after this video, or before I started recording this video, I found out that the Colts user quit the league, and I can kind of see why. I mean, 3 seasons, 3 straight losing seasons. What he went like 3-11, or 3-14, then like 4 and what was it, four and or oh, I'm having an absolute brain fart right now. I'm so sorry. 3-14, 4-13, and then this season he ended off 5-12. So he decided he was out, and that's not too much of a spoiler. That's his record. We already played him twice, so you already know what we did to him. But that will be the last time we are ever seeing the Colts guy in a user game, unless he decides to join back somehow. The draft is tonight, so we'll see what'll happen. But other than that, that's really going to be it for me in this video. Next week we have a nice revenge game coming up against the Buffalo Bills. We There is blood in the water, in the next video. We want the Buffalo Bills, and like I said, that's another primetime matchup. We have two primetime games against the AFC East so far this year, so that's looking to be a good one. But other than that, that's going to be it for me in this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Stay cool in this hot weather because it seems to only be getting hotter and hotter. So just stay cool, stay hydrated. But other than that, peace out.